We lost our baby. Hello and welcome. I'm very happy you are here today. Whether you are a beginner or at an intermediate level, this story will help you. This video is made especially for you people. My name is Julia. I am 29 years old. My husband's name is Matthew. He is 33 years old. We have been married for 6 years. We live in a small house. Our life was simple and quiet, but we wanted something more. We wanted a family. We wanted a baby. We waited for a long time. Every month I hoped, and every month my heart felt sad. But Matthew always held my hand. He always said, "It will happen, Julia. Our time will come." Then one day it did. I felt different. I felt something inside me. I took a test. I waited. My hands were shaking. I saw 2 lines. I was pregnant. I could not believe it. I looked in the mirror and smiled. I was going to become a mother. I waited for Matthew to come home from work. I put the test in a small box. When he walked in the door, I gave it to him. He looked confused. He opened the box. He looked at the test. Then he looked at me. "Julia, is this real?" he asked. I nodded. I could not speak. My heart was full. Tears filled my eyes. Matthew hugged me tightly. We laughed and cried. That night we sat on the sofa and talked for hours. We talked about names. We talked about the future. We were so happy. The next few weeks I felt a new kind of love. A love for someone I had never met. I talked to my baby all the time. I would put my hand on my belly and say, "Hello, my love. I am your mommy, your daddy, and I love you so much." Matthew would come and put his hand next to mine. We told our parents. My mother cried. She hugged me and said, "You will be a wonderful mother, Julia." Everyone was happy for us. We had a small room in our house. My husband and I decided to make it our baby's room. We painted the room. We bought a white rug. We bought a beautiful yellow cradle. The room was ready. It was waiting. The weeks passed. My belly grew. I could feel the baby move. Matthew would press his ear to my stomach. He would wait. Then he would smile. "I felt it," he would say. "I felt our baby." We went to the doctor for our checkups. The doctor listened to the baby's heartbeat. The doctor smiled and said, "Your baby is very healthy." We were so relieved. Our next appointment was a special one. We were going to see if it was a boy or a girl. We did not care. We just wanted to see our child. I was so happy. I could not sleep the night before. We went to the doctor's office. I lay down on the table. Matthew held my hand. The doctor was quiet. My heart began to beat fast. Something was wrong. I looked at Matthew. His face was pale. He was looking at the doctor. The doctor's face was sad. She was not smiling anymore. She turned to us. She took a deep breath. Then she spoke. "I'm so sorry, Julia Matthew. There is no heartbeat." I froze. "No heartbeat? Maybe the machine is broken. Please check again." She checked again. Matthew held my hand. The doctor finally looked at me. Her eyes were sad. "The baby is gone, Julia. I am so sorry." My world stopped. My heart stopped beating. I couldn't breathe. I don't remember much about leaving the hospital. I remember Matthew drove. I looked out the window, but I saw nothing. My mind was empty. My body was empty. My heart was empty. We were going home, but our home was not a happy place anymore. When we walked through the front door, Matthew held me. I began to cry. I cried for my baby. I cried because I did not know how to live after this. And then I saw it. The door to the baby's room was open. The empty cradle, I couldn't breathe. I turned away. I could not look at it. The cradle was empty, and it would stay empty. "Close the door, Matthew," I said. "Please close the door." He went and closed the door. The days after that were a blur. I stayed in bed all day. My heart felt heavy. Matthew was a good husband. He brought me food. He sat with me. He held my hand when I cried. He was broken too, but he was trying to be strong for me. Our parents came. They were so sad. People called. They said, "I'm sorry for your loss." They said, "You are young. You can try again." I know they wanted to help, but their words hurt. Try again. How could I try again? I didn't want another baby. I wanted my baby, the baby I loved, the baby I lost. Weeks turned into months. I began to get out of bed. I began to eat. I even smiled sometimes, but it was a sad smile. I saw mothers with their babies in the park. I saw pregnant women in the grocery store. I felt so alone. Matthew went back to work. He tried to make our life normal again. We watched movies, we ate dinner together, but there was always a sadness between us. He was grieving too, but in a different way. He was quiet. He kept his pain inside. One evening, I was in the kitchen washing dishes. I looked out of the window at our garden. It was messy. The flowers were dying, and I began to cry. Matthew came in. He didn't say anything. He just put his arms around me. "I miss our baby so much, Matthew," I said. He kissed me on my forehead, and then I felt something wet on my shoulder. He was crying too. We stood there for a long time, holding each other and crying. And in that moment, I no longer felt alone. We were broken, but we were broken together. That night, we talked. We really talked for the first time in months. We talked about our baby. We gave her a name. We called her Daisy. One evening, I said to Matthew, "I think I'm ready." He looked at me. "Ready for what?" he asked. "The baby's room," I said. "I think it's time to open the door." We walked to the closed door together. My heart was beating fast. I was scared, but I was not alone. Matthew was with me. He opened the door. My eyes went to the cradle, the empty cradle. I thought about our baby, Daisy, who never got to sleep here. Tears filled my eyes. We stood in the room for a long time. We didn't know what to do. Should we sell everything? Then I had an idea. "What if we give it away?" I said. Matthew looked at me. "Give it away?" he asked. "Yes," I said. "All of it. The cradle, the clothes, the toys. What if we give them to a family who needs them? A family who is waiting for their baby?" Matthew was quiet for a moment. Then he smiled and said, "That's a wonderful idea, Julia." And that's what we did. It was not easy. We found a charity that helped mothers who didn't have much money. The woman who ran the charity was so grateful. She said, You have no idea how much this will help someone. The cradle was left. We decided to give it to a young couple we knew from Matthew's work. They were expecting their first baby. They were very happy, but also very worried about money. We took the cradle to their small apartment. The young woman's eyes filled with tears when she saw it. "It's beautiful," she said. "We could never afford something like this. Life is different now. Maybe one day our house will be full with the sound of children. Maybe it won't. But I know that we will be okay. Matthew and I are stronger together. Our love is deeper. Our loss did not break us. If you are going through a hard time, please remember this. It is okay to be sad. It is okay to cry. It is okay to heal slowly. Your heart is stronger than you think. You can find the sunshine again. You just have to keep going one day at a time." How did you like this story? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you.